When writing programs for microcontrollers, programmers have a set of tools to help make the process easier. These tools are called Integrated Development Environments, or IDEs. An IDE is a large program that typically runs on a personal computer that consists of three major components: a code editor, a compiler, and a debugger. Here, we'll touch upon each of these components briefly, but we'll go into more detail when you create your first program and practice using an integrated development environment. First, all IDEs have some sort of code editor in them. Similar to word processors, code editors give you a space to physically type your program instructions. Many code editors offer features to help the programmer out with spacing and formatting to make their programs easier to read. Some even have autocomplete options where all you have to do is type the first couple letters of a word and the code editor will complete the rest of the word for you. Some code editors will also point out mistakes like typographical errors and missing components in a program. The second feature that IDEs have is a compiler. The compiler takes the instructions that you typed and converts them into the zeros and ones that the microcontroller computer chip can actually use. You can think of the compiler as a translator that reinterprets your typed code into the language the microcontroller actually understands. Once the compiler translates your program, you'll be able to load your program onto the microcontroller and let it perform the specified task. However, sometimes our programs do not do exactly what we'd expect them to do. In these cases, we can use the Integrated Development Environment's debugger. Debuggers allow you to go through your program while a microcontroller is actually running to find any errors or software bugs that you unintentionally created. In this course, we will be using an IDE called Code Composer Studio. It is available as a free download from Texas Instruments. Instructions on how to download the Code Composer Studio Integrated Development Environment software are included in our next lesson. Let's get started. Remember, integrated development environments are simply software packages that run on personal computers that allow you to write your programs and get them working correctly on your microcontroller. In our next section, we'll take you step by step through the process of downloading Code Composer Studio, creating your first program, and running your program on a microcontroller. Come on, let's get started.